Callahan right out of the gate, shoot off the top of the bar and up into the netting. Callahan sending a warning shot right off the face-off. Looked like it went off the top of the bar. I wasn't even ready for that. 8 seconds in here. So Harmer will take this face-off again. Packers push it back into the corner. Butler pinches down. Puck comes up and out, and that'll be icing. Oh, sorry about that. There you go. Butler centers it. Shot goes wide. Butler looking up to Kohler. She drops it to Nienaber. Nienaber cycling around, has it go off her stick. Callahan with some space. Has it knocked off her stick. Kohler recovers it. Kohler swings back around and flips it to Butler, but just out of the outstretched stick of Butler, and we'll bring it back down to the left. Nienaber will recover that, pull it off the wall. She's swarmed by a couple of Packers. Puck comes up and out. Here comes Kohler. Kohler's faster. She's got Butler streaking and Harmer. There's a centering pass that was taken away there. Sturgis out now on the shift. Omen and Butler still out there. We'll swing it back around. Butler looking up ice. And that'll be icing. Oh, icing waved off. Packer parents not liking that. Omen, puck on stick. She'll throw it into the corner. Puck comes back and around. Grillo. Terwilliger in the corner with Sturgis. Terwilliger gets bumped. Just pushes the player off of her. Oh! Terwilliger goes down. Puck's loose. And they're going to call a penalty on Terwilliger there. There could have been some penalty or two on South St. Paul, but now Westonka will have to kill this off. Terwilliger coming to the box. Whitehawks rolling their penalty kill out there. There's Emma Butler out there with Omen and Johnson. Kohler. Johnson up the ice here. Puck comes out. Packers roll it in. Omen works the puck off the wall. Puck came off the wall at a weird angle there. And it just skipped off the wall. Harmer tries to go up off the board. She does. Hawks able to get it out of the zone. 1:30 here left on this power play for South St. Paul. Here comes South St. Paul. Butler, Omen defend. We'll drop it in. Omen to the boards. And Johnson coming out with it. Finds Harmer. Here comes Harmer. Drive. Hawks will change a few. Butler, Kohler, Callahan come out. Callahan hammers the face-off off the boards. She'll pull it back in deep here. Here comes Callahan up the ice. Tries to hit Butler. Kohler releases. Butler streaking. There's a shot. Kohler scores! Kohler, short-handed, goes up and over the right shoulder of the goalie. Great shot. I think it was kind of bar down-ish. Here comes Kohler. That was a wicked little wrister from Kohler. 44 seconds left on this power play for the Packers, and the Hawks go up 1-0. Great shot by Kohler. Perfectly placed over that shoulder of the Packers goalie. So Butler hammers it into the zone. Kohler getting that goal. Callahan on the assist. Kohler from Callahan, shorthanded. Ooh, Butler, good play in the corner. Centered, shot, loose puck. Callahan able to get it out of there. She goes up off the boards. Kohler, fresh off her goal, still in pursuit, and played with a high stick, my guess. And we'll play it back down this way. So Larry and crew will roll out a new set of D. Face-off win Hawks. Hazel winning that. Shot knee neighbor up in the air behind the net. And that'll wrap up the power play. Hawks are now full strength and icing. So Hawks will reset a little bit here. Twilliger staying out, it looks like, with Butler, Grillo, Sturgis, and knee neighbor. Loose puck on top. Packers able to pull it down. They go off the boards. Puck comes in deep. Knee neighbor looks up the boards to Sturgis. A couple of bounces off these boards have not been true here. Grillo tried to center it to Sturgis. Went off their sticks. Unable to execute there. Butler. I hear Larry yelling, go, go, go. Butler off the boards. That hits a Packer player. Flipped it back to Sturgis. Sturgis centers it into the middle of the ice. There's a shot on Cavell. She makes that save. Here comes Terwilliger. Bobbled at the blue line by the Packers. Terwilliger. Ooh, gosh, that puck came off the boards right in front of the net through the crease. Johnson looks over to Moline. Moline fires one in. That goes wide. Or actually, that was a pad save. Off the boards. Bodie. Looks over to Omen. Omen up through the seam here. Looks across, puts the brakes on. Controlling it nicely. Johnson finds Moline out front. Unable to execute that. Good push down. Good offensive opportunity there. Omen will pull it off the boards again. Look up the ice. Pushes it off her stick, off the wall there. There's a shot and save. So 11:48 here left in the first. Hawks up 1-0. Shots are 3-3. Seems about right. Butler pulls the puck off the boards. Kohler battling right here in front of us. Kohler off her stick. Puck comes up. Butler peels that off the wall, and Butler, nice play behind the net, lobs it in the zone. Armour digging it out of the corner. But South St. Paul able to release it down and get it deep. They'll change a few. Butler looking up the ice. Tries to hit Callahan. Went through Callahan's legs at a pretty high clip. Butler getting harassed by the Packer player. Here comes Callahan. Ooh, Callahan was ready to break out. Couldn't. Neighbor picks it up. Neighbor looking over to Harmer. Harmer back to Kohler. Kohler tries to leave it for Harmer. She had skated past her. So that'll be nice. 10:51 left in the first. Sturgis lost an edge, went into the boards. Looks like she's okay. Terwilliger pushing across, and they're offsides. They check back up, and they fired it in. Sturgis fires it into the zone. Butler pushed it in the zone from a Packer release. Good play by Sturgis, pushing it up. Ooh, Gorilla was looking to release into the zone. She does, though. Regains control. She loses an edge. It looks like they're on top. Butler. Ooh, shot out front. Moline gets taken down in front and then landed on. Oh, and then another little extra shot. Yeah, she's going to the box, maybe. That was a little bit of an extra push there on Moline's head. That was something. Yep, she's going to the box. Figured something was going to happen there. Bit of an extra gift given to Moline there. So Hawks will go on a power play. Let's see if we can execute this here. It's some shots, face off. Oman comes in. Callahan right off the draw, shoots, hits a shin pad out front. And the Hawks will have to retreat. Butler flips it over to Oman out of the reach, out of the outstretched skate there. The Hawks will flip it back in. Butler moves it over to Oman. Oman looking up ice. Oh, has a little of an issue along the boards there, but gives it to Callahan. Callahan creating some space out front. Harmer off the side of the net. Packers able to get on it. Butler, she'll pinch it down. She'll push it to Callahan. Shot out front. Oman looks back to Butler. Butler floats it in to Callahan. Callahan softly up to Butler. Butler pushes back to Callahan. Back to Butler. Butler fires one in. That's tipped up and over the net. I think it hit a stick. Oman, short side, fires one in. Up, top of the bar. It was open. It was open. Good pressure by the Hawks on that one. They'll roll out a new set of 5 here. Sturgis taking this face off. And Packers able to control that face off and rip it down the other end. Covell leaves it for Emma Butler. Butler up to Nienaber. Nienaber hasn't knocked off her stick. Harassed a little bit. Moline trying to work it up. Sturgis. Here comes Nienaber. Bodie's on the other side alone. Bodie elects to kind of hold it, wait for her teammates to get in. Sturgis controlling it behind the net, puts the brakes on. Looks back up to Bodie. Bodie back just out of the stretch stick of Sturgis. Nienaber trying to control it, keep it in. Butler can't hold the blue line. Butler pushes it up to Moline. Moline, she'll drop it in. South St. Paul full strength. Hawks will change pretty much everybody except Bodie. Butler still out there with Oman and Bodie. Oman pushes it up the wall. Bodie goes off. Hawks looking to dump it in. Centering pass. Johnson on the doorstep. Makes a move out front. Ooh, a little bit of a backhand. If she lifts that up there, that's finding the back of the net. Hit the goalie's pad. Butler pinches down. Unable to keep the puck in the zone. Oman spins around. Puts the brakes on. Spins around. Goes back up through neutral. Weaving through traffic, and she'll fire it in. Sturgis pounds it back in. And the Hawks will have to retreat. Packers tip it into the zone here. Butler up through the middle. Works back, trying to create some space. Finds Terwilliger going up the side of the glass. Terwilliger bottled up quickly. Sturgis up to Garillo, or actually Nienaber, back to Sturgis. Sturgis off the wall, turns back around. Good little move. And the Packers get it out. That'll be icing if it gets down there. And it's icing. Hawks able to kick it in. Grillo pressuring with Terwilliger. And the Packers able to skate it on out. Good job by Butler, working the boards, strong. She'll go back to Grillo. Grillo looking up ice. Sturgis goes off. Grillo had to come off her stick. Long stick by Nienaber. Hawks will have to retreat. Harmer, though, able to pull that thing off the blue line. Here comes Callahan, always dangerous in the front. And they score. Callahan to Harmer. Defensive breakdown from the Packers, and Harmer buries that one. So the Hawks go up 2-0 with 5:23 here left in the first. Harmer in front of the Harmer gets tripped. Whoops. Camera guy lost track here. Callahan up the boards. Goes back to Butler. Butler flips it in. That got deflected. Bodie looking to dial one up. She does. Shot save out front. Puck's loose, and they score. Butler pinches down from the top. Finds the puck just dribbling out in front. Wide open net. Allie Butler buries that one. So the Hawks now up 3-0. 4:53 here left in the first. Allie Butler scoring. Assist from Kohler and Harmer. Omen works it behind the net. Up through traffic. Gets past a couple and gets tripped, but no call. Puck comes loose. Packers able to push it back. Moline with a long stick, keeping it in the zone. And they turn it back over to Johnson. Johnson trying to get the red line. And she'll pause. Nice play back to Butler. Butler. Tip down front, and the Hawks score. Butler threw it on net. Hawks. Quite a bit of puck luck right now. That was skill. I didn't mean to say it's luck that Oh, wait. Is that a goal or not? Yeah, that's a goal. I didn't mean to say Moline's goal was luck, but that was, I don't know if the intentional tip there. Looked a little bit of puck luck, the way it floated in, up and over the goalie. So, sorry if I offended any Moline fans. .401 left here in the first. Hawks with a 4-0 lead. Terwilliger taking this face-off. The ref having some conversations. Face-off clearly won there. Oh, Terwilliger going down hard. Emma Butler, they gave that goal to. And they're calling a penalty here on Grillo. Butler from Johnson, which I don't, maybe it went off a Packers player. So the Hawks will have to kill here. 3:47 left in the first. Tonka, or Westonka. Sorry if I say Tonka. I do other games for my 14-year-old. She plays for Tonka. Callahan attacks. Kohler trying to escape. Kohler to Callahan. Body check by Grillo. And the Packers escape the neutral zone here. Callahan showing some stick skills. Flips it to a Packers player in the middle of the ice, but Butler can flip it in and ice it. It's not icing, it's a power play. Kohler quick to the puck. Packers look to release here. Omen will retreat and defend. Omen with good defense, knocks the puck off the stick, still in pursuit. Botnas takes it away from the Packer player. Here comes Omen up the sidewall with some speed. Leaves it for Johnson. Unable to connect on that pass. And, the puck hit the ref's skates. Look out, ref. You got to jump, man. Omen, some moves, and just drops it in, goes for a change. 45 seconds left on this power play. Johnson on the top attacking. Harmer pesters the Packers player. Nienaber pushed it forward, but she's able to snag it back here. 2:15 left. Nice pass up to Harmer. Harmer waiting for it to come off the wall. Again, these boards are kind of funky. I've seen multiple pucks go off. Nienaber crashes down. Multiple pucks come off the board. It's kind of weird. So these old boards have some tricks in them. Nienaber will have to retreat. Hawks with continued pressure, even down a player. The Packers floated into the corner. Butler gets a stick on it, and the Whitehawks now full strength. Grillo comes out of the box, and they'll release. So here comes Butler. Butler up the zone with Grillo. Butler fires it. Oh, really early whistle there. Grillo may have had an opportunity to get a stick on that and knock it home, but Sturgis attacking behind the net. Terwilliger attacks. Grillo, nice play. And Bodie circles back. She gets control of it, flips it into the zone. That went past Grillo, and they'll face off here with 1:12 left. Shots now. Hawks tallying 14. The Packers with 3. That score is 4-0. I don't know if Mr. Johnson's keeping track of the score for me, but usually he's working that. So if it's not, he might be out there. And he is. So thank you for that. Puck goes out of play. We'll have a face-off down here. 1 minute left here in the first. So thank you, Mr. Johnson, for keeping score. One less thing. Omen will back off. Good stick, Omen. Knocks that one off. They'll pull it back. Bodie rescues the puck out of the corner. Hawks up the wall here. Those kind of a shot. Omen circles around with Johnson. Good stick there. Omen blowing that one up. Moline has it go off her stick. There's kind of a no, that went not a shot. That went very high and wide. Omen will pull it off the boards. Float it up to Moline. There it comes out. Moline. Here. Hawks. Elin diving towards the net. Dempsey. Ooh, shot save up front. Bodie's got to smash that one home. She scores. Yep. Bodie, right place, right time, right shot. Hawks go up 5-0 with 8 seconds remaining in the first. So an offensive explosion by the Hawks here in the first period. I don't think they've scored 5 goals in a period all year. So look to my statistician here. Confirmed. Not 5 goals in a period this year. And that'll wrap up the first period. Hawks holding their own here in South St. Paul. Enjoy some Zamboni. I'll leave it right here. Okay, Hawks back out here. Good first period. A lot of scoring, a lot of action. Got a clean sheet of ice here. Not quite frozen yet. Ooh, on the doorstep. Hawks avoiding that. They'll escape. That's tipped ahead. That'll be an icing. Oh, the puck just dies into the wet ice. Harmer pulls it behind the net. Again, this I don't know why. Sometimes they just don't let the ice freeze. Just takes a minute or two. So, but Hawks benefiting on that one because the puck just died on the way into the zone. Kohler. Oh my gosh. Puck just stopped. Garbage ice. Again, it stopped. They should just stop play and let it freeze. I don't get it. That actually could be dangerous to an extent. Again, puck died back to Butler. Butler tries to hit Kohler. Kohler takes a little bit of a hack on that Packer player, and they just dump it in. Just don't get it. And it's turned over, and the shot wide. Slap shot by the Packers. Goes wide there on Cavell. Nice stick by Butler. Butler, gets taken down. No call. It's been a couple calls tonight where they could have called something. Omen got tripped before. Here comes the Packers dialing one in. Cavell smoothly saves. We'll have a softish shot there. Ice still wet in places. Omen pulls the puck behind the net, looking up for a teammate. Goes off the glass, and the puck comes back in. Centered out front. Shot by the Packers there. Not on net. Here comes Butler. Sturgis trying to get a stick on it. She escapes through some D. She's going to get a shot off. They save it. It's like could be a new goalie in net for the Packers. Johnson hits the deck. There's a shot. That's a save for Cavell. Puck comes up and out. Johnson. She'll chip it nicely in. Omen lurking. Moline with a good push down there. Omen looking up the ice. Spins back around. Goes off the boards. And that'll be on net. They may make a save on that. They'll cover it up. There's a new goalie in there. Looks like it. Is that a new goalie?
Yeah.
For them? Who's that? Huh? Yeah, she was out before, right?
Yeah.
This goalie looks really young. Butler. I lost the puck there. All right, there we go. Moline works it through the middle. Johnson finds it. Johnson leaves it back for Butler. Butler will throw it. Oh, it's hard to see. Here we go. Up off the boards, off the ref's rear end. Centered back off a Packer stick. They look to retreat. Oh, again, the puck just died right there. Packers are trying to release. Bodie in good position. They get back, tipped. Puck comes out of the zone, fired back in. Packers will have to check up. Bodie looking up the ice. Whitehawks have a cluster of games here. They play, obviously, tonight. They play tomorrow at 5. And Butler goes up and out of play, almost nails a photographer maybe, or someone, or a mom down there, not sure. The Whitehawks play tomorrow night at 5 in a homecoming game in Chaska against Hutchinson, I think. And then they travel to Wilmer on Saturday for a 1 o'clock game. And then that wraps up the regular season. Then they have a game. The sections start on Wednesday. Callahan up off the boards. She's got speed. The D just backs off. I wouldn't have done that. Callahan has the puck again. Die on the ice. Again, this ice Zamboni guy, he got a C+ in my opinion. Centered. Callahan kicks it, shoots it. She tried to go kind of the upper section of the net and went over. Butler fires one on net. Pad save right back out front. Juicy rebound, no one home. Yeah, the ice is still kind of crappy here. And we're going to have something. Harmer getting called for, looked like a check, I guess. I didn't even see what happened there. Shots now 17-7. So we'll have a kill here. Hawks are up 5-zip. Callahan taking this face off. Omen, Kohler, and Bodie out there defending. Omen pulls it off the edge of the wall there. She's surrounded by 3 players. It's bottled up. Gets the puck on the stick, still working. Body check. Callahan, outstretched stick. Hawks. There's a shot. And Cavell makes that save. Hawks will replace Callahan and Kohler with Johnson and Sturgis. Bodie, Omen holding down the D here. Johnson getting low, taking that face off. Omen, good body positioning, controls that, throws it up to Johnson. Johnson whacks at it, knocks it out of the zone. Sturgis sprinting down. Puck again dies in the corner. It's just bad corner of ice down there. Still wet from the Zamboni guy who I think failed miserably at his job. Good push down by Sturgis. Sturgis smashing it into the zone. Finds the quick trip sign. Centered dangerously. Butler works it in the zone. Omen open in the slot there. Omen will pinch down, control it. She gets smushed into the boards. I don't think Anthony LaPanta says smushed. Oh, Omen works out in front. Backhand scores! Great shot. Omen, shorthanded goal. Worked the puck out of the corner and then went with just a nasty backhand. Pulled that one out of her bag of tricks. Hawks go up 6-0. It's so hot. Another 5 feet up. I'm dying. I'm not honestly sweating. No, I'm like, it feels like summer. If I just fall over, guys, just leave me alone. I might do that. Omen, unassisted. All by herself, the announcer says. Puck goes. Hawks still with 20 seconds to kill on this power play. Is that their second short-handed goal? Yeah. I think so. Kohler working the puck up, still short-handed. She'll fire it in. Callahan works the puck into the corner and has it come off her stick. Westonka Whitehawks full strength. Knee neighbor chipping it forward. Harmer pushes to Kohler. Here comes Kohler to Callahan. Callahan just off her stick. Sent it out front. Callahan smacks that one right into the goalie's chest. Goalie slid over. Callahan, not a lot of room to maneuver there, a shot, but she smoked that one right into the goalie. So hot right now. It's like 100. I'm gonna have to go outside. Puck comes up to Omen. She fires one in. And she tried to pass off the wall there. Elin off the wall. Moline. Johnson now on it, trying to hold the Packers player. Good job by Johnson. Moline still attacking. Johnson up to Butler. Butler working it down. Centers it. Puck's loose. Moline loves those dirty goals, scrapping right in front. Big stick and physical presence, able to create a lot of chances for herself. A lot of Moline goals are in the blue paint area. Sturgis floats it into the middle. Omen working it back. Maneuvering up this. And icing waved off for some reason. Packers parents not liking that. Sturgis pushed up against the board. She looks a little injured. Oh. Butler will pull that one off the boards. She spins back around. Tied up. Terwilliger there trying to centering. Covell got a stick on it. Good job by Riley Hoffman. Riley sprinting after the puck. Oh, that gets kicked in the corner through a Sturgis. Sturgis looks like she's recovered from that wall hit. And puck floats up. That's going to be on net, though. And the Packer goalie stops play. Hawks will change. Shots are now 20-8. Armour can't control the face-off, but Packers turn it over, and then Kohler kicks it back. Then Callahan takes it back. Callahan surveys. Callahan leaves it for Butler. Butler walks the line. Back to Callahan. Callahan fires one in. That hits a stick out front. Puck's loose. Stops. Kohler back to Bodie. Bodie to Callahan. Bodie to Butler. Then to Callahan. Bodie tried a shot there. That got deflected. Well, that Packer player fell down. Callahan grinding along the boards. Try to center it. Shot save. You can hear that pad save up here. Kohler hammered it against the Packers goalie's pad. Ooh, nice little give and go there. Butler, that was a nice move there. Love that little exchange there between Callahan and Butler and icing. So that was a nice little backdoor move there by Butler. No need to cover the point when you're that deep. Take some chances there, Butler. Keeping her feet moving, finding space. 7:38 left here in the second. Nienaber pushes one in. Moline kicks it back behind the net. Packers trying to release out of their zone. A lot of zone time for the Hawks here in the last few minutes. That'll be nice. Got a shield. Packers trying to release. There they go. And that should... Oh, and icing waved off, even though that could have been icing. Puck was not touched. Larry telling the team to push the pace here. Here comes Moline. Moline controlling it. Centers it. Elin out front there. Butler will push it back in. Moline, nice physical play in the corner. Centered to Johnson. Johnson, nice play up to Nienaber. I love the shots back up to the D. As my kid plays D. And just in general. Both my kids play D. Puck gets kind of stops down in that corner too. Here comes Butler. Butler escaping. Riley Hoffman on the blue line. Butler leaves it for Hoffman. Hoffman had to come off her stick. Here comes Riley. Dempsey looking to back to Hoffman, centered it. Nice play there. Hawks finding a lot. That's got to be an ice. And ice. 6:04 here left in the second. I'm dying. It's super hot. Oman kicks it into the corner. Terwilliger, Hoffman with Grillo. That's not going to come out. Bodie backhands it down in the corner nicely. Hoffman, active behind the net. She goes off the boards, takes a shot to the face. Grillo looking up to... Grillo fires that one, and that goes wide. Hoffman floating it back. Tries to. She gets tangled up there by the quick trip. Hoffman, Grillo, 3 Packers. Packers kind of give up. Puck does come out. Nice stick by Terwilliger. Again. Oh, that might be a trip. Yeah, I don't know. They're calling a trip. It looked like, I don't know if it's Terwilliger. You'd have to go back and look at that one. I was looking down the ice, not sure what happened, but Terwilliger going to the box, I think, for her second trip tonight. The sound effects here are pretty cool. The national anthem was done with the old school organ, which Terwilliger is right by the organ, so you can see. Now it's Terwilliger. 2 minutes. Tripping. Here comes Kohler. It's crappy ice. Puck kind of stalled on her. Callahan in pursuit knocks it off her stick. Kohler pinned against the boards. Butler and Nienaber on top. Callahan pestering the Packers here. And puck's going to come out. Butler will have to race back. Puck comes dangerously in the middle. Here comes Kohler with some speed. She's got Callahan. Finds her with a nice sauce. Just out of the outstretched stick of Callahan, though. 1:09 left here in this Hawks power play. I'm sorry, penalty kill. They're killing it off. Kohler hanging out here in the zone with Johnson. Nienaber and Butler will retreat. Nienaber and Butler will smash the puck along the boards. There's a Packer player waiting for it. Ooh, Kohler. Packer player did not move very fast after it. Here come the Hawks, like 3-on-2 here. Kohler works the zone. She'll fire one in. That goes wide. Kohler looking for a rebound. Again, kind of a weird bounce off the boards there. It deadened, whereas before you saw Marion do it. The puck came off kind of lively. Johnson tries to go back to Harmer. Ullman will reverse course. And that's probably nice. One of the major faux pas on a power play is what? Icing. Packers ice it with 3:39 here left in the second. Puck off the boards there, off the Zamboni door. Butler goes hard off the boards. Tries to go up to Kohler. They're off sides. What? Oh, they're off. Okay. Westonka now full strength. Successfully killed. Shots now 8 for the Packers. 22. Centered. And here come the Hawks. Johnson going for a lob pass. And they'll be off sides. Good idea, Johnson. I love that creativity. Leading the player. Trying to get it out in front of her like a pass. Or at least that's what it looks like to me. It looked very intentional. That was a good pass by Johnson, but hung in the air a little too long, and Hawks went offside. So 3:05 left. Off the glass, Butler plays it. Butler, it's Grillo. Grillo looking around, softly goes off the boards up to Terwilliger. Sturgis hits a skate. I'm sorry, that was Twilliger that had it. Butler will retreat. Butler able to control. She'll go back off the boards to Sturgis. Twilliger has it come off her stick. And Bodie will pull it off the boards. Good play, aggressive play by Bodie. Like that. Sturgis. Butler floats it forward. Bodie. They're offsides, right? Oh, actually, they didn't call it. Riley Hoffman moving up the ice. Makes a couple miss. Working through traffic. Good job by Riley. Moline crashes down. Bodie swings it over to Nienaber. Nienaber looking up to Moline. Moline works it into Hoffman. Hoffman fires one in. Shot. Ooh. Dempsey unable to bat that one out of the air. She had a chance at that one. The net was open. And oh, that's a penalty on Butler. Butler going with a, let's see what they call. Butler to serve some time. Emma, that is. Aggressive play into the zone. She, unfortunately, I like the physical play, but you extend your arms out, and that will draw a penalty. Pretty much every time, especially when the other player goes down. But again, good physical play. Just a little bit much, according to the ref. Omen working behind the net, looking to create up the ice. Callahan gets a stick on it. Callahan crashes down or crashes up to the blue line. Packers trying to set something up here. They work it around. Omen comes out on top. Puck comes in deep. Callahan, had a stick on it. And up and over the net. Not really a threat there. Omen behind the net. Bodie having a little trouble. Oh, and the Hawks able to escape. Here comes Kohler, Omen, and Moline. Go, Marion. Yep. Centered. Moline working it. Gets bottled up. Finds Kohler. Kohler finds Omen. Omen to Callahan. Callahan shoves it back to Kohler. Kohler centers it. Omen back to Butler. Omen will pull it back off the wall. We're still on a power play with 26 seconds left here. Omen bottling it up, and that'll wrap up the second period. So Hawks put one on the board. Shorthanded goal by Omen. We'll be back. Okay, back in action here. A little microphone needed to be charged up. Hawks controlling play. Solid pass, Callahan. Butler throws it on net. That goes wide. Butler trying to find that far post. Oop, who went down there? That was Nienaber taking a spill. Up to Callahan. Callahan fires one in. That goes off the glove, off the goalie's mask, and off the boards. The Hawks will retrieve it. Callahan firing it to Nienaber. Nienaber up the ice. Touch pass from Butler to Kohler. That doesn't connect. Hawks will reset here. Nienaber pulls it back. Callahan plays it down. Harmer working it in to Grillo. Grillo seeing Callahan out front, and Butler pulls that one back. Butler. Oman now out on D. Grillo. Oman sneaks down. What's happening right now? Butler in deep with Oman. There's a shot that hits a player out front, and then it might stop. Puck, oops! Woo! Puck stops dead. Some crap ice. Oman goes off the boards and up to Sturgis. Oman was playing it. I kind of knew that was going to happen. The puck just died. Again, that's kind of dangerous. Again, I'll stop with my rant. No one wants to hear that. Butler. Good bodying up against the wall boards. Couple Hawks. 3 Hawks there digging it out of there. 14:30 here and counting. Hawks had 15 shots after the first period. They have 25 now. And Packers will bang it in. Oman spins around, pulls it back. Goes off the boards to Butler. Butler to Grillo. Grillo chips it ahead. I think she needed a change, so she'll fly off the ice. That's icing by a mile. That just was not a good play by South St. Paul there. Like they had some time. Oman rifles one in. That goes wide off the boards. There's a shot then. Puck came nicely off the boards. And that'll be an icing. So when you're on run time, these icings just eat up the clock. Puck comes up to Moline. Moline gets bottled up after that zone entry. Hawks up. That comes out. That comes flying out of the zone. No icing. It's not going to get there anyway because that far space by the quick trip sign is bad ice. Sweat. It's very warm in this rink, at least where I'm sitting. Center. Johnson fire one times that one in. Good play. Here comes Bodie. She spins into the corner, gets twisted around. No D up on top right now that Johnson rotates over. They find Butler. Bodie is out of the zone. She goes back in center trying to hit Moline. That gets broken up. Nice play by Butler. Reading that one. Butler will fire one in. That just goes wide. There's a lot of net open. It looked like that was going in from up here. Johnson fires that one over to Bodie. Bodie tries to one-touch pass that up to Butler. Butler trying to hit Kohler. Kohler tried to go back to Butler. And we'll just let this play here roll through. And Packers surrounded there by Kohler. Butler off the boards. Callahan gets pushed into the boards. That Packer player playing aggressive. Callahan gives her a shove. And Bodie will play it off the boards. Oh, Bodie overplays it just a bit, but then recovers well. Icing on the Whitehawks. We'll bring it down to the left here. Running time here, 10:50. So this game will be over in 10 minutes and 45 seconds. Sturgis tries to get it out. Puck comes back in deep. Knee neighbor off the wall to Butler. Butler. Sturgis releases early. They're not going to call icing. Whoops. Probably would have been icing earlier in the game. Sturgis through the middle. Centers it. Deflected. And St. Paul able to get it out of there. Icing waved off. I think they're just letting this thing play out a little bit. Oh, there's a push down. Grillo taking a shove, and knee neighbor Emma Covell not leaving. Oh. Hawks roll out their power play here. Shots 26-8. The clock's running. And Oman plays it off the wall, looking across to Butler. Drop pass to Kohler. Kohler spins around. Loses an edge a bit. Recovers. There's a shot across. Callahan with a beautiful one-time shot. Finds the post. That would have been one of the prettier goals of the year from Callahan. 1:30 left here. Callahan up the ice. Leaves it for Harmer. Harmer spins around. Butler shoots. That goes wide. Larry saying to set it up. Oman gets tied up. He's back around here. 1:15 left in this power play. Hawks looking to set up, go off the boards. Oman moving up the ice. Finds Kohler. Good zone entry. Kohler to Callahan. Back to... Good entrance into the zone there by Hawks. Out front, Callahan with a point-blank shot, and they score. Oman rolling around on the ice. I don't know what happened there, but the puck did go in. So the Hawks go up 7, capitalizing on that power play. It's good to see the puck go in on the power play. Let's see who, I don't know what was going on there. Oman was in the crease, rolling around. Callahan finds Harmer right off the faceoff to Kohler. Harmer scoring. Kohler getting the assist. Harmer from Kohler. Callahan with some drag moves. Harmer floats it in deep. Packers just trying to escape here. Butler floats that into the zone. Oman will crash down, throw it to Callahan. Oman, she'll back off. Oman wheeling it around, throws it deep. Callahan pressing, Kohler pressing, Callahan positioning. Ooh, Callahan tried a little between the legs there, and they save it. Nice play by Callahan, getting creative here and little show. Trying to go between the legs and up and over the goalie's pad, but drawing some O's from the crowd on that shot, but not able to execute that, but fun to watch. We are in run time, so this game will be over in 6 minutes and 8 seconds. Butler up to Nienaber. Nienaber finds Moline. Moline goes down in a heap. Oh, Dempsey. Butler throws it up to Dempsey, and that's icing. Icing waved off. Let's go. Up front, Moline. And the puck will come out of there. Here comes Nienaber with it. Nienaber off the boards. Dahl working through the middle. Had to come off her stick, or that could have been a pass. Not sure. Oh, Nienaber may get called for a hook. Nope. Johnson working it through. She chips it in nicely. Holds the wall. Up to Butler. Here comes Grillo streaking in. Butler, Omen up on top here on D. Sturgis kicking it forward. Trying to move it forward. Johnson plays it down. Nice play. Grillo. Pushed in by her number 3 counterpart into the wall there. Sturgis trying to dig it out. I might be able to show you that. And, Packer went down. Hawks still skating hard. Don't know where the puck went. Looks like it died. Oh, there it is. And up off the boards, they try to get it out. Here comes Omen. Hawks change everybody. Omen with 1 to beat. Let's see. Omen works it in the middle. She'll fire one in. Up and over the net. Good breakout. Here come the Hawks. Omen skating back. There's a shot on Cavell. Saved. Shot save. Puck's loose. Hawks. Not much offensive zone activity here this period for. And Omen goes up into the netting. And we break out. Here comes Callahan. Kohler 2-on-1. Callahan fires one in off the top of the bar. Up and into the netting. It did hit the other player's stick on the way up. So it wasn't like a clean release. 2:30 and counting. Callahan working it in the corner. Centers it. Bottled up. Puck's loose. And the Packers skated out. Up to Butler. Bounced across Butler's stick. Or over her stick. Butler off the wall there. Harmer trying to release. That got slowed up. Kohler looking up the ice. She's going to streak. She throws it to Kohler. Here comes. Oh, Lizzie just outstretched a little too far. Butler's going to have a shot. Butler with a slapper. Save Packers. 31 shots now for the Hawks. Hawks will roll out some D here. Dahl coming back out. Omen, Riley Hoffman taking this face-off. She can dig it out of there. Good face-off win by Hoffman. She kicks it over to Omen. Omen flings one into the corner. And they flip it up. And There's a shot that went wide. Omen throws the brakes on, digs the puck out of there. Goes back to Butler. Butler surveys, goes up the ice, finds the Packer, and they drop it in. The Packers got to check up. Omen working the puck, puts the brakes on. Off the boards, hard to Butler. Butler bounces the puck up. Hoffman, puck comes back in. 1 minute left here. Off the boards, kicked, and we'll probably have an icing. Yeah, so. Clock's winding down here. Run time, 37 seconds and counting. Hawks probably end up with 31 shots on goal. Packers with 10. Good offensive explosion here tonight. 5 goals in the first period. A lot of activity. Oh, here comes Moline, 2-on-1 with Dahl. Here, Moline fires one in and scores. Moline. That'll wrap it up. Moline scoring on her birthday with 30 seconds left. Team singing her happy birthday on the bench. That's a fun way to finish. So your Hawks end up with 32 shots on net, 8 goals, and we'll see you